Victory!
Welcome to Mobile Legends True Hero Spotlight, featuring Bane, Lord of the Seven Seas.
Target locked.
Not this Bane, this Bane. Sorry, this Bane. Bane is one of the oldest heroes in the game. He's so old that if he was featured in the song Started from the Bottom by Drake, this is what he would look like at the bottom. I mean, seriously, what happened? But he's old school, so you know, hashtag thug life. Although, let's be honest, if you compare what Bane looked like before to what he looks like now, it does kind of look like he let himself go a little bit. I mean, he looks like a contender of The Biggest Loser. Look at him. Shame on you, Bane. Bane's passive is Shark Bite. Every 10 seconds, his next basic attack is increased by 60 to 90% and deals extra splash damage to nearby enemies. Bane's first skill is Crab Claw Cannon. Bane basically fires a crab claw at a designated direction, dealing a certain amount of damage. If it hits the first target, it'll automatically rebound to a next target, prioritizing enemy heroes first. This is a good skill to harass your enemy with because it's got a low cooldown time, high damage rate, and low mana cost. If you kill an enemy, it deals more damage to the second target hit. Bane's second skill is called Rum. That's right, Rum. Basically, he takes a shot, gets increased movement speed and increased health for a period of 2.5 seconds. Bane can then spit out venom. I don't know where he gets the venom from, but he spits out venom during that duration. The longer he holds it in, the more damage he'll do. This is a great skill to use to maintain your lane because of the increased health that you get. Alternatively, it can also be used to get out of sticky situations because of the increased movement speed. Bane's ultimate is Deadly Catch. Bane basically summons a school of sharks to move to a designated location, dealing 500 damage plus 160% total physical attack of physical damage and decreased movement speed by 30% and attack speed by 50%, which lasts for 3 seconds. Not only that, but it also deals 40% of damage to turrets. By the way, Bane used to have a different ultimate. This is what it used to look like. Even prior to this, it used to have a different one, but the changes have been significantly better. Now let's talk about his build. Some say go semi-tank because he's kinda squishy. No. You go full burst, tower buster on this guy. Why do you ask? Look at his roll. To the left, underneath specialty, it says push. That's right, you push this guy. Push! Push! That's right, push. Push like you're constipated. Push like you're having a baby. Push it like you're doing Breaking Bad. So basically his main kit consists of 2 items. First is Blade of the Heptaseas, because it's basically Bane's name, and because it stacks so well with his passive. Not only does it give plus 15 physical penetration, but if damage is taken or dealt within 5 seconds, the next basic attack will deal extra damage, physical damage, equal to 180 plus 100% physical attack. That's right, 100% physical attack, 100%. So that means once Blade of the Heptaseas and his passive Shark Bite are active, he can deal a massive amount of burst damage. Not to mention, Shark Bite is an AoE skill and it's got a pretty large hitbox. It's really handy, especially when it comes to team fights. And that sucks because nobody wants to be harassed by this. Now his next item to get is Malefic Roar. Why Malefic Roar, you may ask? Because of its stats. Its base stats gives the hero 60 attack damage and 40% physical penetration. Its unique passive is Armor Buster, which means basic attacks will ignore 20% of a turret's defense. Also mentioning his passive, which is Shark Bite, bear in mind if that's active, gives an increased 60 to 90% extra splash damage to nearby enemies, and that also affects turrets. Now combine that with his ultimate Deadly Catch, which deals 40% of damage to turrets. I'm serious, Bane pushes turrets like he eats them for breakfast. Bane is so fucking fun, I promise you, and because he isn't used that much in ranked games, a lot of the times people don't know how to counteract him. I mean, I don't know, I don't really see Bane in rank a lot, so yeah. So for the remaining build, I like to go Rapid Boots just so that I can respond to team fights a lot more faster. I get him also a Bloodlust Axe because of the spell vamp that it gives. Bane is heavily reliant on his skills, not to mention that his second skill, Rum, does also give him sustainability in lane, so the extra spell vamp would help out. Also because majority of his skills are on a low base cooldown. And then get him up with a Blade of Despair because of the immense damage output it gives, along with the extra movement speed. And the final item, it really depends. So I like to go Sometimes I get another Blade of Despair, sometimes I get sort of a tanky item. Depends on who the lineup is, but it doesn't really matter because end of the game he's still incredibly viable. Has it ever occurred to you guys that Bane looks like the mixtape of Mr. Krabs and Pirates of the Caribbean? So yeah, thank you for watching. Like and sub if you enjoyed.